Poof, hello. How's it going, everybody? Are you having a good day? I'm so fucking tired, dude. I had a crazy night. The cops came. How are you doing?
Thank you.
Thanks, Desparium. I witnessed a crime, dude. I witnessed a crime and I called the police.
Thank you.
I was up, testing, beta testing, as I usually do. I'm very dedicated to my job. So I was beta testing, and it got to, like, pretty late. It was, like, in middle of the night, maybe 4, maybe 3 or 4. And then I heard a sawing sound, like an electric saw.
Thank you.
Outside, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I look out the window, and these guys are fucking committing a crime, dude. I saw a Mercedes-Benz parked next to my neighbor's car, and they were taking his catalytic converter in the middle of the crime. And then I was like, I didn't know what to do. So I called the cops. I thought maybe I should open the door and be like, hey, fuck you. But then what if they shoot me? They're probably going to. If I were them and some fat, bald bitch said fuck you while I'm committing a crime and I had a gun, I would have shot his ass. Or at least at him. Hey, shut the fuck up, bitch. I would have been so spooked, man. Fuck this. So then I thought maybe I should shoot them. But then, you know what? There's motherfuckers that get paid for this shit. So I just called the cops and I reported that shit.
Thank you.
And then, yeah, they boned out. They left. I didn't do nothing. I thought about it, but I didn't stop them. I could have probably, but it seemed way too dangerous. I was thinking they would. Like, dude, what are you guys, like, how are you sleeping through this loud ass noise? But it only took them a few seconds. They were pros. Fucking bullshit. It was a really nice car too. You would think it would be one of those hoopty ass trucks with a bunch of fucking lawnmowers in the back. But no, it was a brand new Mercedes-Benz. Probably, who knows? Who knows if that shit was stolen? 2-man job. But the good news is my cop neighbor has like fucking all kinds of footage of them. I don't know how. My other neighbor, he has like gyroscopic quadrilateral 360 surveillance everywhere, which is pretty fucking cool. Mine, you have to like walk up to the doors. Any of the doors are, around the place, but it doesn't reach the street. I don't park on the street. I don't give a fuck about the street. When people come over, I tell them to park on the driveway though. Yeah, that's fucked up. Damn, man. Catalytic converter. I heard him drive that shit away in the morning. Woke me up. Anyway, I haven't slept. It was a crazy night. The cop was fat. Some fat cop showed up and called me and was like, hey, can you give me like a description and everything? And he was outside. So I was like, hey, man, I'm up, We don't have to talk on the phone. You could come to the door. So then I talked to the fat cop, and I told him what the car looked like and everything. It was cool. I mean, it was exciting, but it was the night before I didn't sleep much either. But now I'm like, fucking forget it. I might do a only sleeping stream at the, any moment. What do you guys got going on? How's life? Are you happy? Thanks, Chris and Dr. Zayas and Moat. Thanks, Dr. And
Butt
thanks,
Hash,
Simran.
Jack Miller, Fox
and
30 News.
Kumbum.
Beavis.
Thanks, Kenya and Castno and Flame Cyborg. Thanks, Busta Dallas and Desparium and John and Marble Eyes and Mouthy Ninja. And thanks, Eucalyptus Skadoo and Zalo. Thanks, bros. Invincible Aura Quadrilla. Some cool things happened to me in PoE too. I got 2 unique maps that was like a treasure island, and they gave me like 2 million gold. And then after that, I found a unique strong box that was like a slot machine, and it let you put more and more gold in it. And one of the turns gave me a stack of 10 exalts, and another turn gave me a divine. So I got really hype. And some other cool things happened too. I dropped like cool things. It was cool. But something not cool happened. Let me tell you what happened. I went to my first Citadel and I fought the boss, and the boss died, dropped all his loot and everything, and then some of the boss's effects were still in the room and it killed me and all of the loot was gone. That sucked. I didn't like that. But other than that, yep, Jonathan's hair again, dude. That's Jonathan's hair again.
Thank you.
But other than that, some cool stuff happened. You know. How about you? They're playing City of the Wolves. Dude, are you... I'm too tired. I'm too tired to talk shit to you, dude. I'm just gonna rest my eyes. Hey, somebody call this guy a dumb fuck for not realizing that that's the shittiest fucking game of all time, dude. Call him a dumb fuck for not knowing that. That game is the shittiest game of all time.
Thank you.
It might be the worst fighting game I've ever seen. I hope they sponsor me to stream it. Anyway, I'm too tired to talk shit right now. That game is so bad. It is truly one of the worst. Hey, thanks Turdman Jones and Velocity and Phil McKeister. That game makes Samurai Showdown look fucking awesome. And King of Fighters 16 looked awesome. That game is of lower quality than Samurai Showdown and King of Fighters.
Thank you.
Think about that. It is lower quality. That game's quality is so low. It's a low quality game. Anyone could make that game. It is so whack. And it looks terrible. One of the ugliest games. And it has random fucking characters in it, like a DJ and shit. Someone in the chat said, I hope the next guest character is Punk. I could see that. Or Mena RD. That would be sick. Grappler, you know? Thanks, Icy Zerg. Thanks, Snitch. Thanks, Turdman and
Waldo.
Thanks, sex-based donation. Speaking of, you guys want to play a sex-based game? I'm so tired. I don't even know if I can become erect, but I'll try. Thanks, I love hentai and Death Stranding rules and Anselm. It was such a crazy night, dude. What would you have done if you were me? I had plenty of opportunity to stop them. If it were my car, I would have shot them. If it were my... Let's just be straight. That was my neighbor's car, and I don't really like that neighbor that much. They're okay, and we are cool. But I'm not getting shot for them, okay? But if it were my car... Are you kidding? Dude... Oh my god, dude. I would have launched a grenade at them. 9 squares. They were within 9 squares, dude. I would have fucking... promote this motherfucker, dude. It was so intense when I saw them. I could have stopped them, and I had all these options. But I thought, dude, do the smart thing, man. They're gonna shoot you. I'm telling you, if I was them, I would have shot me. Think about it. So if you're gonna stop them, you have to stop them for real. Or let the cops do it. I called the cops. I like calling the cops, actually. I've always liked calling the cops.
Thanks for the luck buff.
I call 911 all day, dude. Anytime. One time, there was a fight going on outside my mom's house. And I was like, man, fuck this. I'm calling the cops. I called the cops and I was like, dude, you know what? There's a guy outside with a gun. 2 guns. I just make shit up, dude, just to get their asses over here. Whatever, man. It looked like a gun, dude. Anyways, thanks for doing your job. Dude, I mean it, man. Sometimes you gotta turn things up. You gotta turn it up to get them to move. They take forever sometimes, dude. They really do. He's got 2 guns. Anyway, it was pretty intense. It really sucks for my neighbor, though. Like, boom, clap, minus. the fucked up thing is he has to get up, spend $1,000 to fix his car, then to go to work and pay it off. Man, what a fucking bummer that is. Hey, if you steal catalytic converters, I'm telling you, you and Evil Aris are gonna be sucking on each other's dicks for eternity in hell. I'm telling you now, okay? Eternity. You're doomed. That is so fucked up, dude. It is such a cold-blooded thing to steal from, like, it's just such a cold-blooded thing to steal. It is, you know? That's fucked up, man. And they were pros. They were pros. The way I heard the sound, I got up. I was like, what is this sound at 4 a.m.? I got up, looked out the window. By the time I got to the window, that shit was already done sawing. And there was just a car next to the other car. I was like, what the fuck? Guy got up, got in the car, skirt. And that's it. And I'm on the phone with the cops. Man, that sucks. Sucks for them. Thanks, Ricky from Earth. Thanks, Caker and Creamy Coffee. Thanks, Overwatch. Fucking sucks. And you know what, dude? There are people out there who have Overwatch tattoos. You know that? Think about it. Think about that. That's fucked up. That's brutal. Overwatch tattoos, dude. You guys want to try out this pervert game? It's a no pants recommendation, which I'm sure you could have guessed. And it looks like, I don't know, man. I'm too tired, dude. Let me know. I'm just gonna rest my eyes for a while. I'm so tired. This is like maximum level. I could just fall asleep. It could happen. I'm pushing play. First, I'm gonna drink some water.
Oh, you.
Yeah, this is a pervert game.
Is it that kick streamer vitally?
Hey, thanks, Aris. Fury. City of the Worlds? Whatever. That was almost funny. You fucked it up at the end, though.
Oh, you.
Game stinks.
MGS1 play.
Butt hash. Jack Miller, Fox 30 News.
Had to get it out.
Hey, thanks. I write that shit down. Whatever. Thanks, Lieutenant Loose and Kojima Beetlejuice. And thanks, Rigby Bones. Thanks. Okay, start the game. Marsha, dude, I forgot about that show. What was that show called? Not Full House. Brady Bunch. Holy fucking shit. I forgot about that show. I never liked it. Was not a fan of the Brady Bunch. I did like shows from that era, though, a lot. I loved I Love Lucy and like Three's Company and all that shit. I was a big fan. Mierda. That was like those shows, like, okay, so I was born in 84. By the time I was like 15, it was like the 90s, right? So by the time it was the 90s, all those old shows like Gilligan's Island and shit were like a decade to 20 to 30 years old. So they were still pretty pertinent, you know? It was pretty cool. Fresh Prince, used to love that show. Family Matters, oh man, one of my favorites. I have a Carl Winslow emote. Family Matters was one of my favorites. I really liked how Steve always had a crush on Laura, but she wasn't down. Fuck. That shit was tough, man. Tough for Steve. Oh, I met Theo. Not Theo. Theo's the guy from the other show. I met the kid from that show before. Not
Had to let it
Steve, the other guy. Thanks, Had to Blow That Shit Up. And thanks, Hideo Kojima, I'm begging you. And Keely Kojima and Todd Threesome. And thanks, Dark Flame. Did you watch ALF? Well, the answer to that is no, but that's because I don't know what that is. Oh, you mean ALF? Why did you capitalize all of those letters? No, I hated that show. I liked the Muppet Show though. I thought Alf sucked ass. I think it's because my dad liked it. I didn't like it. I never liked things that he liked, just on principle.
You know, I've never liked you, Rip.
Hey, Married with Children. I was never allowed to watch that show when I was a kid, but I do think it's so funny. But I wasn't allowed to watch it. My mom didn't like it. There's this joke where Al is at the shoe store and this really fat lady comes to the shoe store and she opens the door and goes, "I need shoes." And Al goes, "The blacksmith is that way." And I always remember how fucking perfect that is. That is so perfect. The blacksmith at the mall? That is such a good joke, dude. That is such a good joke. Blacksmith at the mall? That's so funny. Anyway, I wasn't allowed to watch that show, but I think I probably would have liked it if I was allowed. I never really took the time to go back and watch it. But I do know, some little details and stuff here and there. Just not enough to, kind of like, King of the Hill and Futurama. Both of those shows, I know they were good, but I never really watched them for one reason or another. So I just know a little bit about them, but not enough. Not like Simpsons. I really liked Simpsons and I watched it a lot. I feel like Simpsons was so good that I was never able to connect with another cartoon after that. I think that that's the truth. Like, I've liked cartoons here and there, but I just have never, ever connected with one the way I did with The Simpsons. For any of them. South Park, Futurama, they're all good. I get it. But, I liked some. I used to like Metalocalypse. I used to like... Is that what it was called? Yeah, right? Metalocalypse? And that show with the French fries and the fat neighbor... I like that show too for 1 or 2 seasons. Even that Morty, that show, even season 1 of that, I like that too. But I just can't connect with cartoons anymore, no matter how funny they are. I think Simpsons is just too good. Nothing will ever beat it. I'm one of those. Thanks, Zaku Midair. Some people say that I sound like the milkshake guy. Like, people criticize me and say, like, you sound just like the milkshake guy. But to me, I don't sound like him at all. Do you think I do? Master Shake? I mean, I don't mind if you do. I like the way he sounds. He's funny. But I just don't think I sound like him. But people, more than one person in multiple occasions has made that criticism. So I think that's kind of weird. Thanks, Zaku and Bojack Horseman. Who the fuck is that? Thanks, ArisFamousBirthdays.com. And thanks, Perseus Kiss Tong. Who? Tong. Thanks, had to blow that shit up.